got a challenge for you. Listen to this clip of a BBC spokesman and don't laugh.
I began by asking him, what is impartiality in the BBC's view?
Well, I think impartiality is the bedrock of trust in the BBC. It means that we reflect the broadest range of opinions. We don't go into a story with a preconceived view or a preconceived bias. We explore all the avenues and the full horizon of viewpoints so that the viewer and the listener has trust that we are coming to stories dispassionately with a real focus on the facts.
Did you manage it? When I heard that on the radio, I just couldn't manage it. I was in the car on my own and I just burst out laughing. I mean, how can anyone from the BBC say that? But that's the whole point, isn't it? The BBC in general is blind to its own bias. It can't see it. There are so many people in the BBC who all think the same that they mistake their own opinions for just common knowledge, what everyone thinks, just common decency or whatever. Now, there are people in the BBC, I know I've known a few people who've worked in the BBC, there are people in the BBC who do generally try to allow different voices to be heard, and maybe the BBC in general is making an effort to become more unbiased. But how anyone from the BBC can say that, I do not know. Now, the only time I really listen to the BBC is when I'm in the car. I'll sometimes just put Radio 4 on, and often a topic will come up, it'll sound quite an interesting topic, and I'll go, oh, I'm interested to hear about this. I don't know, snail farming in Wales or whatever. But it's only a matter of seconds usually before it's onto the issue is why are there not enough women in snail farming? Okay, why are black people underrepresented? What's it like being a member of the LGBT community, snail farming in Wales? And they just always go back to these things, time and time again. So it's partly the stories the issues they choose to look at and the way that they report them. But I say I'll be open-minded. If the BBC is making a huge effort to tackle bias, then, well, let's see how it goes. But so far, no evidence of any progress at all, as far as I can tell. Scottish Family Party policy is to make the BBC a commercial operation. So basically, you pay if you want to watch it. They can call it a license fee, call it what you like. But if you don't want to watch it, then you don't pay, but you can watch anything else that you want to, which we think is much fairer. I mean, imagine a land where the government published a newspaper and they said, you have to buy our newspaper. If you want to buy any other newspaper, an independent newspaper, you have to pay for ours first. Once you've bought the government newspaper, you can then buy yourself another newspaper. You'd look at that and think, whoa, 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 what's going on here? This is totalitarian. I mean, the government's got far too much control over the media. And yet that's what happens with the BBC. You can't choose to watch another television channel until you've paid for the BBC. So we think that's not right, and it needs to change. But we will see how the BBC progresses with this anti-bias campaign. To be honest, I'm not optimistic.